Good morning, folks. Hi, welcome to Topsfield, Maine. I'm Phil McPhail with the United Country Lifestyle Properties of Maine, and today I'm going to show you a really good start on your new lakefront cabin. We've got an acre of land here with almost 250 feet of frontage on Musquash Lake. I've got a foundation that's 26 by 32 in the ground. We've got a drilled well. We have a septic tank in. The field's yet to be installed, the driveway's in, and we've got a power pole on the lot. Let's take a look at this together and we'll show you all the features. Now this is the entrance to the driveway here at Lakeview Road and Topsfield to the lot and the foundation. We have from about where we're standing here about 251 feet of frontage along this paved year-round accessible road. Electricity's out here, telephone's out here. The beginning of this driveway, it is a little steep at the beginning, so they've paved this section to kind of prevent the erosion of the driveway, and it seems to be working fine. Let's go take a look and see the rest of the property. Now we're down here off the road a little bit, and this is the driveway here. You can see the foundation out behind me. The septic tank is actually installed already, and that's down there. We'll show you that in a minute. But up here off the edge of the driveway, we have the leach field location where it needs to go. You'll see these flags here when you come in. There's a benchmark on that little beech tree over there, so your contractor can lay this design out. This will need to be pumped, but as we do have electricity here, that shouldn't be any trouble at all. Let's go down and take a look at the foundation and the septic tank where that's located. Down here next to the foundation, we have a 1,000-gallon concrete septic tank. It's here it's already set in place. It's going to obviously need to be backfilled, and your line run up to your leach field up near the road. And then we'll move over here. Let's go take a look at this this foundation for the house. One of the things I wanted you folks to notice here on this foundation is it's actually had a spray foam to insulate the exterior of the wall, but also probably act as a pretty decent water barrier for the foundation. That's kind of nice. It's got a good footing underneath it, and as we move around here, you'll notice that it is a daylight foundation. So you're open to the lake. We're less than 90 feet, I think about 90 feet from the water. There used to be a cabin here that has been removed. This has replaced it, grandfathered somewhat on the setback. So you've got a really nice big open basement here, high ceilings. I think they're nearly 8 foot. So you could finish this space to add to whatever space you put above the foundation. Let's go check out the well. It's just down here near the lakeshore, and you'll see it's a drilled well. It was put in by Lohr's Well Drilling. The lake is just off to my right, and here's the casing, and it's ready to be hooked up with your new well pump and plumbed into the building. We do have some pipe down here already. I'm down here on the shore of Musquash Lake here at the property, and when you get here you'll see it. The water's crystal clear. There's a nice pebbly beach down here, very small stones and kind of a coarse gravel. Beautiful place to go swimming. We've got 249.5 feet according to the deed along this shore. Musquash Lake, it's over 800 acres. It's a cold water fishery. It's about 62 feet deep. Beautiful, beautiful pond, very scenic. We've got Faro Mountain on one side of the pond over here and Musquash Mountain behind us. When you're out here in a boat, you just get a beautiful view of these surrounding mountains. Fishery here, we've got lake trout, landlocked salmon, brook trout, smallmouth bass, and they're also a very good run of rainbow smelt here. And some of the little brooks, they actually smelt them in the early spring. It's easy for you to get your boat into this lake, folks. You could hand carry one here easily enough and even probably back a trailer in for a small boat. If you've got a larger boat, just about a mile up the road, the state has a beautiful picnic area and boat landing right on the edge of Lakeview Road. So getting your boat in here, very easy, no matter what size boat you want to launch. Over here west, on the west side of the foundation, this little spring creek that runs through here. You can hear the water kind of gurgling through here. It looks like it runs a good part of the year. We're in June now, still running pretty good. I'm sure it's a natural way to drain this lot, but kind of a nice little feature you wouldn't know was here unless you were here looking for it. If you notice behind me, folks, the lake is behind you right now. We have a hill going up to the road, and this is a traveled highway. However, because of the drop and the heavy tree canopy up there, we got quite a bit of privacy down here where the foundation is. And the other thing I wanted you to notice, you have some beautiful maples here, some yellow birch, beech. In the fall, you can't see it yet because we're in June, but you won't believe the spectacular colors out here. Across the lake, we have the big hillside, and that's almost all hardwood. It's just spectacular here in the fall. And you can use this property year-round because of this public road access. You can ice fish this lake here in the wintertime. We're not far from the Grand Lakes, East Grand and West Grand. And we got a small ski mountain just back to our west. So year-round use here. You could live here year-round or just come up every weekend anytime you want. Folks, the town of Topsfield has a population of less than 200, and we're over here in far eastern Maine in Washington County, in the north half of Washington County. We're about 23 miles from the New Brunswick border with Maine, so that's an easy day trip over to Fredericton or St. John. Lincoln is about 43 miles away. That's a large service town. Calais is about 39 miles. That's also a nice large service town. So, you know, when you get here, you're out in the rural areas, so make sure you bring all your groceries. Don't forget the milk and bread. The city of Bangor and the airport, if you're flying up here to see this, it's 88 miles roughly in about an hour and a half's drive. So this is very conveniently located. It's rural. It's in a nice wilderness area, but you can get here any time of the year. Folks, the area around here has got a lot of recreational opportunities. We've got some really big lakes. Just about 15 minutes drive from here, we've got East Grand and Septic Lake, actually. And that is a hidden gem here in eastern Maine, 17,000 acre lake that is almost entirely in conservation. So that's pretty neat. East Grand is also close by, another one of the largest lakes in the state. West Grand Lake, Grand Lake Stream, if you folks that like to fly fish, you probably have heard of it or fished it yourself. That's about a half hour's drive from here. There's a lot to do past Passamaquoddy Bay, just south of Calais. You can be down to the ocean in about an hour or a little less. Thanks for coming along on this tour of this beautiful property here in Topsfield on Musquash Lake. Let's wrap it up. We've got a price on this property of $150,000. The taxes yearly are $965 as it sets right now. We've got 249.5 feet of frontage plus or minus here on Musquash Lake, 251 feet of frontage out on Lakeview Road. Power's on site, drilled well, most of the septic is in, foundation 26 by 32. Great cold water fishery. I don't know what more I could show you, folks, but this one probably won't last long, so if you see this video, get on that telephone as soon as possible. Give me a call, come on up, take a look at it. And while you're here, hey, don't forget, like, share, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell and put on all notifications. If you're actively looking for real estate, you don't want to miss it when it comes out. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.